Not really well, but
Oh, well, shoot.
I
Shove
don't
it.
even know why he's going down there.
Oh, wow. Well, still ain't doing it.
Yes.
So y'all see your boy going crazy out there, of course. I got a nice video for y'all today. I'm about to reveal to y'all my new Giannis build. I did go into the lab and created two versions to this build, which I'm going to show y'all as well. I'm going to show y'all the final version after I put cap breakers and all that. And of course, I'm going to give y'all the SIGs, the jump shot, everything y'all need for this build at the end of the day. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
If you don't know, it's Brutalsim on the scene, wicked and mean. With the next video on this YouTube thing, we got 2K news and rumors. Don't forget the tutorials and tips. Turn your my player to a bad man and rule the sticks. No matter the mode, record the park, even my career brute will get you a good start. Hit the like button, don't forget the notifications. Comment down below and welcome to the Brute Squad Nation.
Alright, so before we continue on, let your boy put y'all up on game. Make sure and check out NBA 2K Labs Premium Series. They got a lot of statistics and data on jump shots and different animation that will give you that competitive advantage. Don't forget to use that code Brutalsim to get a 20% off. You can't say your boy never hooked y'all up or nothing. Now your boy actually went and created two builds, two Giannis type builds in the lab. Now trust me on that, you could choose either one and you're gonna have a good time because your boy was out there killing and running point guard with these builds that y'all see. Your boy is not playing out there. If y'all came to my most recent streams, you will see me dominating with my newest Giannis build, and it's a great build for y'all to go out there and run with randoms as well. Now I went and created a 610 and a 611. Of course, again, you could choose either one, but there are slight differences that will lead you either way. All right, so let's start off with the 611 right now, and you gotta go with these physical attributes. You gotta go with 6'11", 213 pounds with a 6'5" wingspan. Now let's look at the attributes and how I lay these out. Now the one catch to this Giannis build, this build will actually be able to shoot at a high clip at either range. I'm talking about the midi, and the tree is covered as well. Now if you have to make a real 100% Giannis type build, you will compromise on the tree ball at least, trust me on that. But I personally didn't want to compromise on that with my build, but I still wanted all the benefits to having a Giannis type build. Now when you look at the attributes, now remember, I'm creating this build with cap breakers in mind, with the max plus ones and twos in mind, so I'll make sure and cover a few things. But no, if I choose to, I could always upgrade these at a later time. Now when you look at the close shot at 87, so I could get these gold badges, this hook specialist and float game is definitely important as well. I made sure and put a high driving layup, which is important for Giannis. You gotta be able to finish around the rim at a high clip. And the driving dunk is important, but of course I leave some room for these cap breakers to actually max it out. And remember, this build actually maxed out at a 93 driving dunk, so you gotta keep that in mind. Now the standing dunk, I went with the 86, but I left enough room so I could actually put it at an 80 so I could get the contact standing as well. Post control, very important that I come out here with the post fade phenom on goal. Very important as well with the hook specialist and the post poet. Those are very key badges. And don't forget that silver unpluckable is important right now. It does reduce the amount of plucks people get from you, so don't forget that. And of course, you got the max plus twos and the ones to upgrade that if you see fit. Now, one of the areas that I mentioned before that I didn't want to compromise in the midi and the 3 ball, so I'll make sure I max these out on this build because I did have a lot more wiggle room than the 610, but you're going to see how I actually, navigated through those decisions with my 610 as well. Now, the minimum when it comes to free throw is 70, so I actually went with the 71 and leave enough room if you want to put a little bit more with the cap breakers as well. But 71, you're able to hit consistent if you lock in and focus up. I recommend going 80 and above if you just want to shoot all willy-nilly without really focusing, man. That's my advice. If y'all want to take it or not, it's up to y'all. Now, with the playmaking is an area where I had to compromise a little bit, but not that much, especially if you want a Giannis type build. All you need is lightning launch at any level, so you could actually upgrade it to gold with the max plus 2s. And remember, I'm going with playmaking badge specialist, right? So I'm able to put this on gold with no cost to myself personally. Now, the ball handling, I went with max with a 70 as well. Passing accuracy with a 75. One thing I learned along the way is that you could pass at a high clip with taller builds. The shorter builds, you really need those high passing accuracy, but with taller builds, you have a little bit more flexibility in my opinion. Now, when it comes to defense, interior defense, I went with a 74. Perimeter defense, I maxed it out with 76. Now, this is one of the area that the 610 actually stood out to me, and I'm gonna, y'all gonna see it in a little bit. Now, the steals, I went with minimum requirement with interceptor bronze, which is 60 rated. That's the next area I actually put a little bit more on the 610. The blocks, I went with the 84 and leave some room for me to add these max plus 1s. Not only max plus 1, but the actual cap breakers as well. The rebound is where this build really stood out compared to the next one as well, with the 85 on the offensive, so I could actually get these box out all the way. Look at it, I got the box out beast on gold and the rebound chaser on silver. Defensively, when it comes to rebound, I went with an 80, which is very good which is good enough for this position. With the speed, I actually maxed it out with a 79, the agility 72, strength 72, maxed out, especially with the weight, because I didn't want to compromise too much on the Giannis speed. But the vert, I went with the 83, so I could actually get this pogo on Hall of Fame. Now, this is the version, and let's continue on. Let me show y'all what we're working with. Do y'all see the name? It's a rim rocking mid post eraser, and y'all see the weakness, not a strong screen setter. And trust me, that's not what we care for when it comes to a Giannis build. You're gonna get your, the ball in your hand more often than not, and it's all about that ISO game and getting those posters. Now, again, I'm gonna show you all the SIGs and everything at the end of the video, so make sure stay locked in. I got y'all covered as well. And you can see, got shades of Anthony Davis, Von Mobley, and of course Andrei Kirilenko. Hope I didn't butcher his name. So let's show you all the second build, which is the one I actually selected in all of this. Right now, the reason I selected the 610 over the 611, and y'all don't have to make this decision, of course, but that's why I show you all these two different builds, was because of this 96 driving dunk, because I wanted the elite contact dunks. In my opinion, somebody like Giannis needs to be able to dunk on you however he see fit, right? So that was important to me personally. Now, again, you don't have to make those decisions for yourself. Personally, you could go with the 611, which is a really good option, but that's why your boy put that out there for y'all, so y'all could actually make the decision as well. Now, again, the places where I made the adjustments is the driving dunk. I went with a 91, but leave enough room for me to max it out, which is where I actually use 5 of my cap breakers. I'm putting it out here, all right? Spoiler alert, I used the cap breakers on this driving dunk. It was important for me to actually have elite contacts on this one. Now, of course, I still got the high 3 ball and the high midi, especially compared to this position, so I'm able to shoot at a high clip. So once people see I'm dunking too much, one thing they always do is step back and give me the room, so I get those easy shots off. Now, the perimeter defense, again, 82, so I'm better perimeter wise, but I'm still a good interior wise because I got IQ and I know how to play. Now, I went with the highest steal as well. Let me pull up the badges. So I actually went so I could get glove on bronze, so I can get a few on-ball picks if I know and navigate myself in the right way, although I'm not somebody who reaches on ball either way. So I'm just putting this out there. I still got the badge on bronze, and if I want to, I could level it up 2 spots up and put it all the way to gold. Block went with the same 84 as well, high flyer on silver and paint patroller on silver, which is very important for this build. I did compromise on the rebound a little bit. In my opinion, I'm like, bro, I am in the power forward position. I will be playing along with the center ball often than not. He gonna secure most of these balls with his 99 rebound. Why should I go all the way up there unnecessarily? So I went and compromised on this area a lot with the 610 as well. Now, when you look, it's got some similarities with the speed and agility with this build, but the strength give me some more room to actually go all the way up to, like, I think it's an 84, right? So this build is stronger than the 611. The vert, I went with the 82, so I could actually secure the animations, the elite animations as well. But overall, this is the build I selected, and y'all gonna see why when I show y'all the final version with the cap breakers, right? And here is the name of the last one: Ever Mobley, Josh Smith, and Anthony Davis, of course. Shades of. It's a two-way slashing rim rocker. And check out the weaknesses. No big weaknesses to report, of course, because this build is better defensively and still could finish around the rim, especially when y'all see how I actually apply these cap breakers, of course. So let's go into the final version. Let me show y'all this build with the cap breakers. You know your boy gotta put y'all up on game and show y'all the animations and all that as well. We're not gonna hide anything. Up to y'all to make y'all adjustments accordingly, right? Let's go. All right, so here is the final version to the build. Let me show y'all what we're working with these attributes right now. So y'all see I actually maxed out the vert, and I'll put a little bit something extra when it comes to the driving dunk, standing dunk, and the post control. And I got the 83, so I'm able to get certain animations with the driving layup, with the, you know, and I'm going to show y'all all of that in a little bit when it comes to the 6. So I maxed out the driving dunk import, and I know people say, but you waste your attributes. No, I created this build to do this, and I tried a lot of different type of things. But what I wanted out of this build was a build that had elite contact dunks, contact standing dunks, and of course post control to hit you that post spin and post fade. And it's something I use on a regular basis when it comes to matchups with this build. If I catch me a smaller guard, I got him with the post spin, he can't do anything about it. And he got a nice post spin speed boost to this build as well, which you could use as cheese. Trust me on that, your boy thought of everything. Now I did put out the ball handling as well, so I could get certain animations and different things as well. So these are things I thought about when I apply these attributes. Now if you don't have all of these attributes, again, you can make the adjustments accordingly based on what attributes or cap breakers you have unlocked as well, right? So anyways, let me show you all the animations I'm rocking with this build. I'm not trying to keep y'all here all day. I'm trying to get y'all out there to go and play as quick as possible, y'all. All right, so I'm using a lot of Giannis animations, of course, as y'all see right here. I got the Giannis dribble style, which is probably one of the best for bigs because you could boost off of either side without any additional hitch within your dribble move. So it's very smooth transitions to changing sides, right? So you can literally left, right with this build if you know how to put it up. Giannis, of course, signature size up. Giannis breakdown combos. I got the Kevin Durant escape move, which is one of the best in my opinion, especially for bigger builds. I got the Wemby combo moves. Giannis crossover, of course, one of the better ones in the game. Pro behind the back because they're already patched to normal, so this is the only one we got. Joel Embiid spin. Larry Bird hesitation, one of the best as well. Giannis step back. The Kobe triple threat, very important. Now let's look at the animation. Let's go to the dunk custom. Let me show you all real quick. So these are the ones I'm rocking. The quick drop of 2, very important right here. Don't get blocked. Trust me on it. This do not get blocked. I went with the 360 as well. I'm trying to get as much elaborate animations as possible. Windmill side. I love this one. This is one of my favorite in the game. And of course, the elite must have. I didn't go with pro because I signed up for elite. I'm one of those people, once I select something higher, I don't go back to the lower ones. I want these exaggerated animations as much as possible, right? Now I did go with the pro off 1, by the way, right? Because I still wanted a little off 1 with the Giannis build, and I'm not able to have elite with these heights build. Of course, you need something a lot shorter to max out, and you need a 99 driving dunk. So I know this was not reachable. But of course, one of the most important packages in the game is the quick drop off 1 if you wanted a safe dunk package. I went with the tomahawks, a few of them. The straight arm tomahawk, very important, and the uber athletic tomahawk off 1, very important as well. Now I went with a few standing, rim pulling, very important right here. I just maxed out the standing, so I make sure I had the standing contact, which is something I wanted with my Giannis as well. Regular rim pull, and of course this one right here, the standing big man contact. Very essential packages for my Giannis type build. Now when it comes to the complete packages in terms of players, you know I had to equip this one. This is the first one of these driving down builds that I didn't try to equip a LeBron or whatever, but with this side you do have the LeBron available, but I went with my Giannis animation. I wanted to be true to Giannis as possible. Now when it comes to the alley-oops, got the elite, and of course I got the pro contacts as well. I am probably gonna purchase this elite contact because I want a little extra something, a little extra bite to my build. Who knows, I might eventually purchase the Giannis as well for the regular hyper alley-oop package, but it don't look like anything that's amazing to me. That's why I didn't put no more VC into this as well. So those are the animations, and let me show you all the jump shot I'm using as well. I'm telling you, I'm trying to give you all y'all all the sauce. I'm giving y'all all the sauce. So I'm using Joynton Isaac, Mike Muscular, and Beluber. This is a combination right here. Max release, I'm putting all the way up to release, but I shoot with the stick with this build. Max speed, and of course 26% when it comes to Mike Muscular versus 74% the Beluber, and this is all you need for a consistent jump shot. I'm lights out with this one, man. So hopefully this video helped you all out. You know your boy gotta put y'all up on game. Of course, your boy I'm not gonna keep anything from y'all. Now it's up to y'all to make y'all adjustments accordingly. I made this build with me in mind and what I need out of the build, and within my playstyle and within my abilities. It's for y'all to make the adjustments accordingly along the way, man. So you'll know what it is by now. Let me know what y'all think about the build in the comment section. Till next time, how blessed and be safe out there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The notification bell is free and key. Peace.